can see we have our new door blank in. Now we need to drill somewhere on the face here for our new door latch assembly. And we need to drill a doorknob hole to line up with our strike plate. You can see our old strike plate. I'm just going to reuse that one. We need to line up our latch assembly so it goes into the center of our strike plate. So the first thing we need to do is mark our strike plate. We'll drill a hole straight through there for our latch assembly. You can see on this latch assembly it has two adjustments. It goes from 2 3/8 to 2 3/4. If you don't have a mark on your latch assembly, just measure from the front of the strike plate to the center where the spindle goes through. And mark on your door 2 3/8. And we'll get the center of our strike plate. And grab our square and draw a line straight across. Now I need to take our marks around the front of the door. Our square again, pull our lines across. And I can see here our line lines up with our strike plate. Now we need to drill a hole for our latch assembly. So we need to find center of the door. We'll drill right there. And when you're drilling your holes through the door, you need to make sure that you go straight through. You don't go in at an angle. You gotta hold your drill bit square with the door. If you need to, you can grab a square to help you line up with your door. This is a 2 1/8 inch hole saw for a doorknob hole. Our latch assembly will be a 1 inch hole saw. When you're drilling your doorknob hole, make sure you don't go all the way through. Just let the drill bit pop out the back and come around the other side and drill from the back side so you can get a clean hole. We have our hole. So I need to drill the 1 inch hole for our latch assembly. Make sure you hold your drill bit level. You don't want to pop out the side of your door. Clean out all your sawdust, chunks of wood. Now you can see when we put our latch assembly in and it's sticking out the front of the door too far. We'll need to chisel some of the door out so we can get that flush. I'll just trace a line around the latch faceplate and chisel it out. I'm just cutting in the edges around the whole faceplate. You just chisel out a little at a time. Just go slowly. Don't take out too much. We'll check our depth once in a while with our latch assembly. You take a little bit more. Little at a time, don't take out too much. Let me check it one more time. It looks like we have a little bit of a bump in there, so we'll just level everything off, clean it all up. Put it in there, and it looks good. Now we need to mark our holes on our faceplate so we can pre-drill our holes. start our assembly. First thing we do is put in our latch assembly. Make sure you have your latch assembly facing the right direction. Now we need to put our doorknob in. You can see we have 3 holes we need to line up. We got to line up the spindle and the 2 screw holes. So just come around the back side of the door, slide it in, give it a little twist to help push it through, line up the screw holes, and wiggle it in. And make sure everything's working properly, no jamming. Now we need to line up into 3 holes on the other side. Where the spindle lines up, you have a straight edge and then the curved edge. You need to make sure we line up the curved edge. Right over, slide it on. Now we need to put our screws in there, tighten it down, and we're almost finished. Okay, let's test our door, make sure everything's working properly. Nothing's jammed up. Lock works. And there we go. All done.